everybody. Welcome to Night Coop. Hope you've had a wonderful week. Thank you guys so much for your comments, as always. You know, we love you. Glad you're having fun with us.
Yes.
This week, because we're leaning into summer weather,
it's coming, y'all.
so it's time for some summer fun. What do you say?
Yep.
What do you say?
This week we're talking all about summer, all about hags and hack ass and the whole nine.
You know, what's interesting is we did this for summer, but we did not do it for any of the other seasons.
No, we didn't.
Did we?
No, we didn't do winter.
I think we did Christmas maybe, but no. Summer's
interesting because the value of summer, of course, goes way down
when you're an adult.
You're an adult.
Yes, unless you're a teacher.
Unless you're a teacher, then you still have your summers. But
yes,
for like me, nothing changes other than
summer is actually awful for comedy.
I'm not big on summer. Before we get into
before we even get into the summer fun, I'm not big on summer either.
I'm not big on summer. It actually is my least favorite season.
Yeah, same, truly.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Now, in California, it's not my least favorite season. In California, my least favorite season is probably the spring.
You don't like the spring?
It's just kind of, the spring is more so when it's gloomy here.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, winter, I'm not huge on here.
Winter, there's nothing dramatic about it.
Yeah, it's just raining more.
It's just kind of raining more, and it's just kind of gross out.
Yeah.
It is so sad in California when it's not sunny.
When it's not, because you're like, why am I paying for this?
Why am I paying? The whole idea was that I paid for the sunshine and the happiness and the idea that everything here is perfect, which it's not.
Right.
And I'm reminded of that day in and day out, but there's at least supposed to be the weather. That is nice.
Right. There's supposed to be that aspect to it.
To keep me from losing my mind.
Right. So when you pull that, it's like a carpet pull.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, wait a minute.
Right.
What the hell am I doing here? The hell am I doing here? You know? But I will say the summer here, I do like it a lot because it's
even if
beachy.
It's really hot.
You go to the beach.
Go to the beach.
Go to the pool.
And it doesn't get too hot in California.
You know what we sound like? We sound like when you're at a wedding and you're at the hors d'oeuvres table.
You don't know how to talk to people?
You don't know how to talk to people. So you're like, actually, the summer where I'm at, it's pretty good summer.
We do sound a little bit like that.
We sound we're a little small talkish right now.
Sorry about that.
But we did have to get it off our chest, I guess.
Huh?
We had to get it off our chest, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, but how is this episode not going to sound like small talk when we picked the weather as a topic?
We didn't pick the weather. We picked the season. The season.
Fair enough.
Not necessarily the weather. But we could jump in. Let's jump in. All right. Okay. Lazy river. Or a slip and slide.
Lazy river.
100%.
100%. Slip and slide.
Break my neck.
Dangerous.
Terrifying.
Liability.
And when people are like, "Oh, you just do a tarp," and what? I'm not sliding on a tarp.
No. That is so broke.
It's
so broke.
It is.
And they'll put like dish soap on it.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah.
I know. They did that when we were
children.
When we were children. We would go to that birthday party at what's-her-face's house, Callie's house. They would lay down a tarp.
I have
and then
more
these
to say.
girls,
let me tell you something I got. No, don't even say it because it's something that I'm bringing up later.
You're bringing up later?
Don't even bring it up yet because Callie's house.
Did you say something?
No, did you?
No. Go ahead.
Callie's house was a cesspool of stupidity during the summer. And I'm going to explain
and then we'll explain furthermore.
I'm going to explain furthermore. It was disgusting.
The lazy river. Okay. I prefer a lazy river over the river. Absolutely. I don't want to be in a river.
I don't want to be in a river.
The things crawling around underneath your feet.
You're touching moss. You're touching moss with your feet.
I want to be in a calculated river. I know every turn, where it's going. I'm in the tube. Okay, the water's clear. I don't mind a saltwater lazy river.
Because here's what happens. Here's what happens in the actual river.
We don't need these different variables.
You lean back, you lean back on your head, you hit a rock, You've had 3 beers. You get knocked out. Current takes you out. You drown. You're dead. That's what happens.
This was my issue. And when we lived in Washington, people were like, let's go to the river, drink some beers, go to the river.
God.
I'm going,
Oh, my God. Death
I
sentence.
don't want to die with you people.
No.
I'm not drinking beers in the river.
No.
Okay? This is where the Connecticut comes in.
Also, don't be buying your own inner tube like that. That's why you go to the lazy river.
Yeah, you don't need
your own inner tube.
You don't need inner tubes.
You need the one that's provided by the place that you're at, and then
Yeah.
you return it at the end of your turn.
You know, yesterday I was on Instagram and I'm scrolling and I get an ad for like pool fencing or whatever. Did you know a child can drown in 20 seconds?
I believe it.
20 seconds?
I believe
That's
it.
it? And so they were basically saying that floaties aren't the best defense for your kid. You got to teach your kid how to swim.
Yeah, you got
'Cause
it.
you can't whatever.
20
But I'm
seconds,
like,
huh?
20 seconds?
I mean, I believe it. A kid can piss me off in 2 seconds. I bet it could drown in 20.
You know,
They're fast.
they are they're speedy. They're speedy little things. Yeah. Anyways, you want to do your first one?
Sure. Wet bun on a hot dog
Ugh.
at the 4th of July party.
Hate this.
Or sandy bun on the hot dog at the beach. You got to eat the entirety of either one.
Easy. Sandy bun. I don't mind the crunch.
Sandy-
I don't mind the crunch of a sandy bun.
Yeah, I know. But then all of a sudden you open your mouth and you got a cigarette hanging out of it.
I mean, you said sand. You didn't say objects in the sand. You said sand.
Well, who knows what's
Sandy
in the
bun,
sand?
not cigarette bun.
Yeah, but
You
who
said
knows what's in the sand?
No. Who knew? Who knows what it was soaking in?
Pool water.
Pool water. I don't want a pool water hot dog. I don't want that. I don't want that.
You don't want either.
No, I don't want either. But I'm taking the sand.
You're going sand.
Of course, I'm going
You're
sand.
crazy.
Why
You're
am I
crazy.
crazy for that?
I'm going sand too.
Of course, no. The sand doesn't change the texture of the bun really.
Yeah.
Besides adding the crunch.
That's
The
true.
texture of the bun changes when it's a wet bun. Then it's like soggy. You're not just getting
You're right.
wet. You're
Sand
getting
is kinda
soggy,
like-
mushy.
It's like the crunchy tempura roll of hot dog.
Yeah.
You know how they put the little flakes on top?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Do you guys like a crunchy tempura roll? I do.
She does. I don't get a lot of tempura things.
I do.
You know. All right. Carnival or amusement park?
Amusement park.
Really?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you positive?
You didn't say fair. You said
Carnival?
carnival or amusement park.
I go amusement park too because again,
Yes.
I like the controlled environment. The carnival is too much chaos.
and it's too small.
And it's also like, why am I paying $60 to go on these janky rides when I can pay $60 to go on the well-built ones at the amusement park? Now, am I guilty of riding said rides? Sure.
Would you rather, for the same, let's say you have $100 in your pocket,
Okay.
other than paying for the ticket,
Okay.
would you rather go to an amusement park or to the fair? You have
$100 in-
$100.
I have amusement park. I have $100 outside of paying for the ticket.
You got $20 outside paying for the ticket.
Okay, then I go carnival. What? No, I'm not saying the carnival isn't more financially sound, but you're getting what you're paying for. You know what I mean?
are.
Amusement park, there's a gift shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got restaurants, sort of.
What? I barely ever get something at the gift shop at an amusement park.
I mean, you get something at Disney or bust.
Yeah,
that's it. You
it's
don't.
more about the memory.
Sure, but you don't need, Bugs Bunny stuff from Six Flags.
No, I guess you don't.
You don't.
Although I do love some good Looney Tune merch.
Oh, of course.
But you don't need to get it at Six Flags.
No, you can order that online.
Yeah.
But the Disney stuff, you shouldn't be ordering online. I feel like that's one that you should get at the park.
I agree.
Like if you're just on Amazon buying Disney stuff,
And
first
they
of all,
are.
I know they are. We know that they are. We know that they are. The one thing that I will say that I don't like about either of these things during the summer is that they're more crowded.
Yes.
And
I
standing
hate
in
a crowd.
hot lines,
Yeah.
not for me.
Me neither.
Go ahead.
Build your own water balloons and have 25, or use a machine where you cheat and you have 50.
Build my own. Build my own.
Exactly.
Build my own. I need to know that care and love went into the building of these water balloons.
If you have the machine do it, you're going to be throwing your balloons all willy-nilly. No tact. No skill.
When you build the balloon yourself, you realize how precious it is. You're not just going to waste it.
You have to strategize.
But kids these days have
Oh
it
my
so
God, everything
easy.
right
They
at the
got
fingertips.
machinery for everything.
Right at the fingertips.
Water balloons? I didn't know we needed that for water balloons.
You
I didn't
don't
know.
need it.
You don't need it.
You don't need it.
Yes.
You have to learn. You have to
gotta work.
twist the thing onto the nozzle of the hose that will barely ever work. And then when that doesn't work, you got to try each sink in the house to see which one it fits on correctly so you can fill the balloon. And you got to get your tiny little fucking hands and you got to learn how to tie the knot. You got to learn how to tie it. You got to get your finger to almost pop a fucking blood vessel while you're trying to tie this little fucking piece of rubber. You got to learn.
Summer fun does not mean you are absent of summer frustration.
That's right.
You need the balance. Okay? So, like when people are doing their slip and slide or whatever, okay? I'll give them that. I'll give them that they built their own. But you can't be tricking using water balloons. You can't
No. Because, and then here's the other thing too. Is that
They
those
all come out the
machines-
same.
Those machines, they all come out the same, and they're gonna be weak. They're gonna be weak balloons.
Yeah. You know those aren't thick balloons.
They're gonna pop like crazy,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And there's nothing better than when you throw a water balloon, and it doesn't,
Oh, when it doesn't break and there's that chaos,
and it
or
you
now
like miss or something.
now what you've done is given them a water balloon.
Now things are getting interesting.
I know, because now there's a betrayal of the balloon itself.
Yes, and your tools have become their advantage.
Yes.
Messy.
Messy.
Go ahead.
Diving board or a slide into the pool.
See, here's the thing. Okay, couple.
I don't think you like either of these because you do not like danger. And there is danger attached to both of these things. The diving board, yes, is scary on its own, whatever. But the slide, you never know when you're going to hit your head on the back of it.
You don't know when you're gonna hit your head. Also, slides in the summertime in that sun, hot. The metal ones, hot.
Both of these things, I do not mind if I am the one using it. It's other children
It's other children.
that do not know how to do a diving board. You know what I like more than a diving board is a big rock
A
on
big
the
rock
edge of the
is good.
pool.
Here's-
I don't need that spring.
Yeah. Here's my other issue is that the diving board, I jump. I don't know what fucking moron behind me is going to jump too soon after I've jumped.
Oh, I know. You can't trust anybody. And these kids that are running around, that are running amok, they're stupid.
They're stupid because they're not tying their own water balloons. Mm-hmm. And they're going to jump right after you do. And they're going to break your fucking neck.
Yep.
That's what they
It's
do.
the same with the slide. Same with the slide.
Same with the slide.
Kids will go right down the slide right after you went on the slide.
Yeah.
And then they knock into you and they go, oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. And then they kill you.
And then you're dead.
In 20 seconds, you drown.
20 seconds it takes for a child to drown in the pool.
One-piece swimsuit or two at the end of the day.
At the end of the day,
You're
a
going
one or a
one or
two. This is hard. One-piece swimsuit or two.
One
Okay.
or two.
One or two. I'm going two.
I think I'm going two.
I'm going two. Not because, truly out of just the convenience of going to the bathroom.
Yes.
That is what I don't feel more comfortable in two. I don't feel comfortable in one either, you know? So might as well add convenience to taking a piss to the situation.
Wearing a swimsuit is the worst part of the summer.
It's the worst part of the summer.
It's the worst part of the summer.
And I know that everyone says every body's a bikini body. You haven't seen my body. Okay. All right. I mean,
Kelly and I both think we are beautiful young women. There is no doubt in my mind that I am wonderful on the outside and on the inside. But there are some people who also don't look good in other types of clothing.
That's true.
I don't look good in a swimsuit.
I don't look good in a swimsuit.
And then guess what? The color of my skin, what it should be telling everybody is that me and the sun we're not close like that. We're not supporting and complimenting each other like that.
Well, it's also we have bodies that are not the classic shape, okay? And you need to wear, and we like to wear things that flatter that shape. Now, some people are like, flatter, you shouldn't use that word because everyone should. No,
Okay,
no,
you
no.
walk around looking like shit if you want.
You know what looks good on you.
You know what looks good.
You know what
it.
looks
You
good.
know it.
And I know for a fact that even worse than a bikini or a one piece is a tankini on yours truly. Because
Oh my gosh, what happens when it gets wet is it totally
it
just
sticks.
It sticks and it cups the entire stomach.
I know. A tankini is false advertising. They made you feel like, hey, this is a two-piece girls with a bigger stomach can wear. Mm-hmm. No, you might as well just let it all hang out.
Kelly and I really appreciated the board short era.
If you don't think that we were wearing rash guards, you're out of your goddamn mind. Okay?
We were in what could only be described as
it truly based on what we wore to the beach, which were rash guards, long board shorts, okay? And then during the day, we would wear button-up polos from Aeropostale. It looked like our parents were raising two lesbians.
somebody posted on my page the other day saying that Kelly and I always have appeared as though we were 30. And
I saw that comment.
And I know that you meant it. I know you meant it in like a cheeky, fun way. And the thing is that you're right.
You're right.
We have always behaved and talked and acted as though there was already a bit of disdain
Towards everything else.
and a bit of like practicality to whatever we were doing. There was always a little bit of reason.
Not saying that we're not having fun out here, but
You were having the most fun.
the
More fun than
negativity
most.
did just come in hot.
I mean, it blossomed. It just blossomed.
We just have always been painfully realistic.
Yes.
Wouldn't call us hopeful. What are you gonna do?
I'm going two-piece.
I'm going two-piece.
I'm going two-piece. Okay.
Okay. Cock, Mary, kill. All right. Watermelon, ice cream, or popsicle?
I am killing the popsicle.
Me too.
Oh my God. Every fiber in my being, you fucking ice pick.
I don't care for the popsicle specifically because I hate what happens when you get to the end of it, but you still got 1 to 2 bites. Now I'm finagling this wood chip in my mouth.
Yes.
Trying to get the
Dangerous.
final piece of
Dangerous.
sugar
You're gonna
off
get
of
a
it.
Splinter.
It give me a splinter.
You're giving me a splinter. On top of that, truly, when kids are eating popsicles, they're disgusting.
It's so gross because I don't think it's cute.
There's too many unnatural colors going on.
Yes.
And it's on their tongue. It's all over their face.
Yes. They're not
they're
cute.
dripping.
It's gross.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's horrible. If I ever have a child, I'm going to say, I'm so sorry.
No popsicles.
No popsicles. I'm so sorry.
No
I'm
popsicles.
so sorry. You want to eat popsicle? Go eat it at your little friend's house.
Go. I'm sure they got popsicles all
They
over
got
the place.
popsicles all over the place.
No popsicles
You go
here.
do that. But no, I could never eat a popsicle for the rest of my life and be totally fine.
Yes. Agreed.
Now, here's where I'm having an issue because
too.
obviously ice cream is the best. Ice cream is the best.
It's so good.
But
But-
watermelon is, I believe, the longest lasting. You could eat it every day and feel fine.
It's not as temperature sensitive.
Yes. So
Yes.
I marry watermelon. I
Yes.
bukkake ice cream and I kill the popsicle.
I wholeheartedly agree. I think this is the only way.
I think this is the only way.
Because here's the other thing too, is that ice cream, if you have it your entire life, medically, that's a problem.
Yes.
Watermelon, you can have every day for the rest of your life, and there will be no issues.
There will be no issues.
You're gonna have to piss like a racehorse, but other than that, no issues.
Yep.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's how I feel.
Go ahead.
A mom at the pool, a dad at the golf course, an aunt at the cruise bar.
Okay. I am killing the mother at the pool. So sorry. I'm so sorry.
Put it in print.
And the reason I say this is because as long as it's not our mother, I really get annoyed by other moms at the pool.
Yes, this is true.
Our mom wasn't bad at the pool because she would also get in the water and play.
Some of these
whatever.
pool moms, though,
Some of these pool moms,
and they don't give a fuck about what their kids are doing, and their kids are running amok and acting like damn
yes,
fools. Yeah.
yes. I mean, so I guess it does depend on the pool mom, but if we're looking at the strongest stereotypes for each of these things, kill the pool mom, becock the golf dad, and marry the aunt on the cruise.
Yes, this is exactly how it's supposed to go.
Yes.
You can't marry the dad at the golf course because really...
He's got a wife already. We all know it.
Well, you got a wife already, and really, you can't come help the mom at the pool?
You can't come
She's
help her.
already irritating.
We can't, yeah.
Would you help her out?
Would you help her out? Yeah.
You piece of shit. She has to bring the kids to the pool while you go and golf all day?
Real fucking
You
nice.
scumbag.
Real.
I'm becocking you and I'm getting out of there.
Yeah. You're a scumbag.
You're a scumbag.
Let me lay it down and then I'm getting rid of you. You know what? I hate you so much. Let me drop my pants. And then I'll see you in hell.
And then I'll see you in hell, buddy.
And then you know that the aunt on the cruise.
Oh, she's the best.
She's the best time.
She's the best. She's the best.
Absolutely.
She just wants to have a good time. She doesn't want any family drama. Doesn't want to be involved.
Yeah.
She just wants to. She got the cruise ticket. She was like, I just wanted to come on vacation. This was my excuse.
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
I'm having fun. I love her.
Yeah.
I love her. And I also wonder what she orders. Mai Tais? Little Mai Tai
Yeah, a little
action?
Mai Tai
Maybe a
action.
strawberry DAC?
Pina
colada?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I have a what the clock.
I have a what the clock as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to start?
My what the clock, I'm bringing up what Kelly was about to talk about earlier. And this is the fact that Kelly and I grew up around this girl who, I mean, her name is Callie. Bless her heart. Okay. Callie had essentially a backyard and a large front yard. And over to the side, there was what one would only call a swamp.
It was a swamp.
It was a swamp.
And
it
you
was like
nasty ass bitches
Yes.
were in the swamp.
You were in the swamp. You were in the water. You were in the water of the swamp pond type thing.
They
and
would
you
come out of the water.
You would come out of the water covered in what looked like tar.
Yeah, they would come out of the
You
water
sickos.
completely muddy. Muddy.
I wasn't even mud. It was like algae. It was
yes.
like algae and crap. It was literal. It was they went in clean as day and came out literally looking like they had shit all over them.
Yeah.
It was the most disgusting, and they thought it was so fun and I was just like, you repulse me, all of you.
And it's not like they did this just when they were like 5, 6, like what? No, this was in high school. They were coming out of the fucking pond covered in mud. And I didn't talk like this back then, but at that time I was like, y'all's pussy stink.
Stink.
What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
And
you are not the Loch Ness Monster.
It was truly, and the fact that it was normal. But why was that normal behavior?
Because the mean girls did it. The mean girls were the ones that were like, this is what we do. We play in the dirty water.
Fucking white trash.
Oh, you're not cool like us. You won't get in the muddy water. Literally, that was the argument that we were having.
The argument.
They would look at us and be like, "Oh, you're scared of the water? I don't want to.
I'm not scared of the water. I'm repulsed by you,
I'm
motherfuckers.
disgusted
You're
by you.
disgusting. You're crawling into murky, dirty water, and you want me to be jealous of you?
I'm not jealous of you.
I'm not jealous of you.
You little salamander.
What I'm wearing is Roxy and Billabong, bitch. You're walking around wearing fucking.
Exactly. Sweetheart.
You're not wearing cute shit.
This is brand new from the outlets. My
Like-
rash guard. Okay, I'm not jumping in to your
going in
water.
I'm not going in there.
And then they would run around for hours without showering. Really,
I mean, it's almost traumatizing.
It is traumatizing.
It was a little traumatizing.
It is
for us to watch
because we were around freaks.
They were freaks. God bless, Godspeed, freaks. That's my what the clock.
This is what happens when you're raised in the woods. People go, "Oh, it's a cute little community of woods people."
People start doing
whatever.
some
Then you got
bullshit.
these fucking people.
People start doing some bullshit when they have nothing else to do.
So crazy. I really cannot believe that all that happened.
Yeah.
There are certain things. You know what I thought was more offensive than that, though, was how all of them, when they wanted to do like dinner together, these group of friends, they would be like, "Oh, let's have hobos for dinner."
So this is interesting because I looked it up one time because I was going to do like a TikTok video about this because I was so confused and like offended by it. So they used to say to us, like, these people, and by the way, these people live in like nice homes. Like,
These people are rich.
Yeah, they're rich. They got money. And they would say to us, what do you want to do for dinner? We'd be like, oh, I don't know, killing her like pizza.
Pizza, obviously.
Pizza. Obviously, we want to do pizza. But there was this woman who her daughter we were friends with, and she'd be like, why don't you guys can do hobos for dinner. And essentially what that was ground chicken or pieces of chicken and
Potatoes,
carrots, and onions in tin foil with salt and pepper, and you put it on the grill. And the whole idea was, we don't have any money and we're like cosplaying being fucking poor. And so then I did a little bit of research, and it is like derivative from like camping. And so it's technically not offensive to use what you have type of deal, but to call it hobos still to me is wild.
Yeah, I think that's weird. I also think
I mean, then don't call it that if you're not camping, though. We were literally
I know we're literally in this den. Yeah.
What are we talking about?
It's just also, well, these people, rich people who love camping. I don't understand it.
I don't understand it at all.
If you're
at all.
lower middle class, and you like camping, I go, okay, I get it. I get it. But if you're upper middle class or you're rich and you love to camp, I don't understand it.
Go somewhere where you have centralized air in your road. You have money.
What are we doing?
Go travel the world.
Why are you
to be so in touch with nature when you have so much money? I don't understand it. It's not desirable to me.
Well,
I also hate camping, which
Allie does hate camping.
I cannot stand it.
I don't mind camping. It's not my preference. I'm much more of a hotel gal.
I am a resort galley. That's what I like. But at the end of the day, I do understand the appeal to camping. It's just not for me. And I think that can be, those two things can exist.
I think that's fair.
Yes.
I think that's fair.
It's just not for me.
I really like nature. I just think that if you're very, very rich, you are pretending to be in touch with it, but you're not really.
The point is that wrapping food in tinfoil and putting it on your $1,200 grill
and calling it hobos is just a little fucked up.
It's
I
a little
think.
fucked up.
We're gonna have to redact names. I do fear. or at least that one sentence that you just said.
This happens to me.
Because
Well, the problem is too. Something you should know about me is that sometimes I say things and then people will say like, "Oh, that was a little bit much," and then especially if I've been drinking, what comes out of my mouth is, and I'd say it to their face too. It's like that's
true.
That's not the point.
that is
Allie.
true. Allie does do that. I'll say it to their face, and I'm like, I don't want you to say it at all. I don't want you to. No. What summer fun we're having. Okay. Mine is, at first I wrote mosquitoes, but I was like, hack. Then I realized that the real culprit in the what the cluck is why the hell on summer break did we have to read?
Because your brain was developing, Kelly. It was developing, and if you didn't read during the summer,
it's not like you don't know how to read over the summer. You see signs, you see magazines. It's not like you lose all reading.
Some people do.
My
Some
thing is
people-
this. My thing is this.
I never read it.
The summer reading.
I never.
First of all, never read it.
never read it.
Never read it. You wouldn't believe how many papers you can write without reading the fucking book.
I have written so many papers and I have read nothing. I haven't read. I have read like nothing.
I've read a good amount of books front to back, but none of them were the ones that I was required
None of them
to read.
for school. None of them required for school. I read Fahrenheit 451. I think that was it. But
Did we talk about Fahrenheit 451 last week?
I think last week.
Yeah.
but yeah, no. Summer reading sucked.
It's like, and the worst part was the way they would announce it at the end of the school year. They'd be like, now don't forget, we do have, and you're like, what? I can't have one day. I can't have one day.
Now, hit me with that summer math packet. We Gucci.
Ooh,
We're
shit. Yeah, the summer math packet. Well, because
Easy
that
money.
wasn't a daunting task.
No.
To me.
And it doesn't take that much time.
No, it takes like an hour.
If you know math.
If you know math, it takes you like an hour.
But summer reading, my God, you're taking up hours of my day.
Hours of my day.
I didn't do it. I did not read it.
No. And then you write the paper, you hand in the paper, you get no feedback on it. You go, oh, you motherfuckers never cared. You never cared.
You know,
who
I've never read a Harry Potter.
Me neither. Why would I do that? They got the movies. Why aren't you guys efficient?
Somebody the other
Efficiency. Watch the movie. You get the same story.
you get the same story. Somebody the other day was like, oh, should I read the Hunger Games? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Watch the movie.
What's the movie? They work so hard on the movie.
Jennifer Lawrence, she does a great job.
She does an amazing job. Would you pick up the movie? Unbelievable. We've got beef?
We've got beef.
All right. Here's mine. Okay. In terms of shorts, keep your ass to yourself. Okay? If I'm on the boardwalk on the beach
100%.
and the rules are you have to wear shorts, could you make the shorts cover your ass? Okay? Not everyone, it doesn't matter how good of an ass you have, not everyone wants to see it.
Also, you're nasty because you're sitting on chairs and stools and everything, and you're putting total fucking cheek to chair.
Cheek to chair.
Cheek to chair.
You don't want to do that.
You don't want to do
that.
That's disgusting. You're going to get diseases.
Yeah, you'll be ill. You'll be ill.
And
it's like summer fun is family oriented.
yes.
Okay? If you're running around on the slip and slide in your thong bikini, you're giving everyone a show.
You're giving everybody a show, including
The children.
the children and the pedophiles.
Yeah. That's true.
You got to be on the. That's the thing. That's the thing too. Is that people are like, oh, my 14-year-old daughter, like she wears whatever she wants, and she's wearing fucking thong bikinis and whatnot.
There are creeps.
There are creeps out there. You know that?
Yeah, they're running around.
Who are all running around going, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm so excited. Bathing suits are getting smaller and smaller and smaller. You sick fucks.
Yeah. We just want to denounce pedophiles. If you listen to this podcast, we don't like you.
We don't like you. We hate you.
We hate you.
This is interesting because your We've Got Beef is the same as mine.
Really? What'd you say?
Essentially. Have you noticed the people in this nation keep getting bigger, but the bathing suits keep getting smaller?
What is that about?
What's that about?
That is a good point.
And I'm not docking the fact that people are getting. I'm not.
No,
I'm
that's
not doing
fine.
None of that. I'm just saying it's odd to me that we're going backwards in regards to how much fabric we've got in regards to the swimsuits. I mean, I swear to God, it's like, is it a nude beach or all the bathing suits just like stuck in the cracks of people? I got no clue.
I hate it when I see someone's bathing suit stuck up their ass and then they pull it out. The worst
God,
is
who
when people
knows?
do it without even like get in the water and do it. Get in the water and pull it out.
Do it. Don't.
That happened the other day when we were in Venice.
Oh my
that
God,
girl
the girl-
bent over just pulling it out of her asshole.
Who knows what is gonna come out?
I thought she was gonna pull out a bunch of napkins like a fucking like a magic trick.
It's just really insane to me that we're putting less and less fat. People are like, well, a body is a body. Again, must I mention the creeps that are out there, excited and amped for the fact that you don't have any clothes on everywhere you go.
Yeah, and now you're burning in new places that you didn't know you were burning before.
Oh my God.
You know, I would be so mad if my ass got burnt. Every other part of me gets burnt. I don't need to do my ass.
I would be so mad too. I already
You
like
sit down, it
I struggle
hurts.
to not miss spots already.
I know.
I don't need to add more spots. You know what I like to do, honestly?
What do you like to do?
I like to wear like a sheer like mesh type thing to the beach or something.
Yeah.
That way I keep a little cool, but I don't get burnt as bad. I get burnt so bad.
You preach to the choir
I don't
here.
have to tell you.
I get burnt real bad. Even when I put on sunscreen, it's still got a risk.
I mean, Kelly lights up truly like a fucking electric stove.
I'm Irish.
She gets red so fast.
I'm so Irish. It's bad.
It's the same for me, but I think I got my
Maybe a little more Italian somehow. No, my Irish skin. No good. No good. All right, Hen House Open Mic.
Yeah.
I have a song. What do you have?
I have a news broadcast.
Oh, do yours.
Okay. Hi, Tim. This week in Las Vegas, folks, it's going to be 117 degrees. 117. 100 plus more. 17 more. 83 less than 200. A Benjamin, a Hamilton, a Lincoln, and 2 Washingtons walk into a bar. They say we've taken over Las Vegas. Folks, 117. That's a dollar bill joke. I've had 3 gallons of water and I will be pissing periodically through this broadcast as I must keep drinking so I don't pass out and I must keep pissing so I don't get a UTI. The ground is hot. Griddle hot. 2 eggs and bacon coming right up. Don't mind the gravel, though you will taste every bump on your dry, dehydrated tongue. Everyone in this world will blow up within the next 10 years, and we cannot be surprised when it's 117 degrees in a place we like to call Sin City. Prostitutes are now robbing people at gunpoint saying, it's not money I'm after. It's the Flamingo's air conditioning unit. More on that story to come. Okay, I'm dizzy, and there's piss everywhere. Back to you, Tim.
Wow. Okay, so it's hot there.
It's hot.
It's hot. And you're
It's hot.
It's hot. Yeah, you want to pick up the mic?
I'm done.
I'm done. I'm finished.
I'm done.
That was good.
Thank you.
How did you feel?
I felt okay.
Yeah.
I like to sing.
Yeah, I know. I know you like to sing.
I try to break it up, but I always miss singing.
That's how I feel about my jokes. That's how I feel about my jokes.
All right, let's see.
People never change, do they?
They really don't.
They really don't.
Let's see how much rhythm you got today, Kel.
I never do. Okay. Sand in my shoes, sand in my shirt. Why do I have to spend my summer on fancy dirt? Sand in my hair,
Yeah.
sand in my cheeks. I'm starting to think that I don't like the beach. Why? Why is sand so small? So small, so small. Why? Why is sand so small? So small, so small. Teeny tiny, in my ass, teeny tiny, sand is in my ass. Why, oh, why? Why, oh, why?
This has been another episode of Night
Coop. I'll tell you, didn't love that. Didn't feel good. I always have it and then I lose it.
No, I think you had it the whole time, unfortunately.
Really? All right.
I think that's exactly what it was supposed to be.
You think?
You know what's interesting is that you don't give your real voice. You always go straight to like a cartoon.
Oh, you think I should? Sand in my shoes.
That is not your real voice.
Sand in my shirt. Oh, why do I have to spend the summer on fancy dirt?
All right.
Sand in my shoes.
Okay.
Sand in my shirt. Why do I have to spend my summer on fancy dirt?
What, you want to harmonize?
No, let's close it. Sand in my hair. All right, everybody. This has been a fun episode.
Yes.
As always, you can follow us at NIGHTCOOP Podcast. At This is Kelly Ryan.
And I am Allie Ryan.
My Pittsburgh show is rescheduled for
Happens. Reschedulings happen all the time.
August 30th. So I will keep you guys updated with a new link. I'm still doing Providence, Rhode Island, June 26th. So be sure to come on out. Get those tickets. Come on. And if that doesn't go according to plan, the good news is that I'm off to Australia for a month.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you next time. Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.